to in-store locations. Now we'll turn down here because this is the ugliest section of Arch Street. We prefer the buildings. I was gonna say no. Still go to bars. During 2018, from just after Valentine's Day and after the Super Bowl through the end of September, I stayed here at 2060 Appletree Street, this corner unit here. I knew the previous owner, who wasn't living in the house at the time. That one there. It was actually like before it goes, you go, it's the garage, you go up, there's like the living room, kitchen, the front and back, like, then you go up again, 3 bedrooms, go up again. It's, in the end, it's like 4 floors, I think, 4 flights or whatever. Little tucked away thing on the top, you know, decks. The reason I even knew the person is because I volunteered many years ago, long before, what was it, 2008, 7, 8, somewhere 2006, 7, 8, I would meet the person who lived in that house and I believe wound up owning it through a volunteer program, Project Safe, which involved bringing safe sex supplies to women on the streets under the L, like up in Kensington, just because people wind up in these situations. It's hard to know exactly how people wind up in certain situations, but anyway, sometimes there's a system in place that just keeps dwindling them down to the ground. And I can speak a little bit from experience. Even though I didn't wind up on drugs, I do know there was a network and a system in place that tried to knock my mom, my sister, and I out of contention. So we'll just put it that way. So I volunteered, and for maybe 3 separate occasions, I would go up with like a partner. You have like partner volunteers, and you go up, for safety. Maybe you ride the subway up, or someone has a car, and you walk like the main strip, kind of near Somerset-ish, and you hand out supplies to people. They would have clean needles. It's through a harm reduction philosophy that Philadelphia implemented to prevent the spread of AIDS, and also prophylactics and stuff like that. All kinds of stuff in a baggie, like a special bag kit, if you will, to sort of, it's almost like a survivor's kit, or, with just some supplies that people are grateful for. Because once people are hooked on certain things, I guess, it's near impossible to get off. I don't know what to say about that. I just know that I was interested in volunteering. So I knew that person. Because of a weird situation that went on in 2017, at the end of, I reached out to everyone and anyone I knew. I lived in a van for 6 weeks. This is an actual fact. Luckily, I had enough money on a credit card to charge that van for 6 weeks. I got towed on Martin Luther King Day. And I contacted anyone and everyone I've ever met. This person, a trans person, Jasper Yanwalim, who used to go by Yaya, was like, well, the house that you knew me to live in, I don't live there any longer. There's one person staying there. There's nothing in the house, but the water and the electric are still running. As long as it's okay with the other person who's sort of crashing there, with permission, like squatting with permission, if you will, then as long as it's okay with her, then you can stay there, because there are plenty of rooms and everything. So you keep your distance or whatever. And I was grateful for anything, because I didn't know what to do. My world was turned upside down in 2011. I was kept on like a treadmill, but not a good one. Like, it's hard to explain how this thing unfolded. I was tortured every single day, every hour. The undercurrent was, I became really healthy. But anyway, there's more to the story. I got to stay there for 7 months. So I really appreciate it.